Welcome back guys. Welcome back to another video session from this channel. So in this video session we will be studying regarding the role of other organs in organizing the excretion mechanism or the excretion process in case of humans. So here, in addition to the kidneys are not only the chief organs which play an important role in organizing the excretion mechanism. In addition to the kidneys, there are certain organs which play an important role in organizing the excretion mechanism or the excretion process. And these organs include lungs, liver, and as well as skin. So let me write it on the board. Various organs are involved in excretion, and these organs include lungs, liver, and as well as skin. So at first, how the specific lung it acts as an excretory organ. So here lungs are the chief organs which play an important role in excreting significant amount of carbon dioxide, and in addition lungs are also responsible in excreting the excess amount of water from the body. Lungs are responsible in excreting carbon dioxide and as well as water. And if we consider the liver, so here liver is a specific gland which is capable to induce the synthesis of various biological pigments like bilirubin, biliverdin, and in addition the specific liver it is also responsible in the biosynthesis of various degraded steroid hormones, vitamins, and as well as drugs. So here all these components which successfully synthesizes from the liver, they are capable to undergo elimination from the body by taking the advantage of various digestive waste. Liver is responsible in the biosynthesis of various pigments, degraded steroid hormones, vitamins, and as well as drugs. So here all these components they undergo elimination from the body by taking the advantage of certain digestive waste. Is it clear? Then after, if we consider the skin, so here skin is the largest organ in case of humans. In association with the specific skin, here certain glands termed as sebaceous glands are present. So here these specific sebaceous glands they are responsible in the biosynthesis of various sterols and as well as hydrocarbons in the means of a specific content termed as sebum. So here sebum is responsible for maintaining the pH of the skin, and in addition the specific sebum even it is also responsible for inducing the protection to the skin surface. So here the specific skin it is not only responsible in the production of the sebum, and in addition the particular skin even it is also responsible in excreting the excess amount of water from the body in the means of sweat. So here the particular sweat which most commonly excretes from the skin surface, it contains sodium chloride and even it also contains certain minerals. So here the main objective behind the elimination of the excess amount of water from the body surface in the means of sweat is to maintain the cooling effect to the body surface. Is it clear? So let me write it here. Skin is responsible in the biosynthesis of sterols and as well as hydrocarbons, and in addition skin is also responsible, skin excretes excess amount of water from the body in the means of sweat. excess amount of water. And in addition to all these organs, even the specific salivary glands which are present in case of the oral cavity, they are responsible in excreting the excess amount of nitrogenous waste in the means of saliva. Is it clear? So here all these are the organs which play an important role in eliminating the various excretory products from the body surface. Then after we will be studying regarding the various disorders of the excretory system. So here what are the various disorders of the excretory system which are most commonly observed because of the malfunctioning of the excretory system. So let me write it on the board. Disorders of excretory system. In general, if the specific kidneys of the excretory system, if they perform so accurately or so effectively under such condition, constant osmoregulation or constant homeostasis it is maintained in case of the body. But for suppose if the kidneys of the excretory system, if they do not perform so accurately under such condition, it causes various chronic disorders. So here one of the chronic disorder which is most commonly observed in case of the humans because of the malfunctioning of the excretory system, here it is nothing but what? Uremia. So let me write it on the board. Uremia, which is a chronic disorder. So in general, the individuals who suffer from a specific chronic disorder like uremia, they take the advantage of a specific clinical procedure which is nothing but what? Hemodialysis. Hemodialysis, which is a clinical procedure. So here prior to the explanation of the mechanism or the process which is involved in case of the hemodialysis in detail, at first let us have a look on the specific device at which the hemodialysis mechanism it is successfully carried out. And here the specific device, here it is nothing but what? Dialyzer. So here let us assume it as the dialyzer. Is it clear? So here within the dialyzer, a specific fluid is maintained and here it is nothing but what? Dialyzing fluid. Dialyzing fluid. So here the chemical composition of the dialyzing fluid, it remains very similar to the chemical composition of the blood plasma. But here the only variation relies only in case of the presence of nitrogenous waste. In case of the blood plasma, nitrogenous waste are present, but whereas in case of the dialyzing fluid, nitrogenous waste are absent. Is it clear? So initially, so just here I am showing you the rough diagram, right? So here let us assume it as the affected individual. So from the affected individual, initially the blood is collected through the arteries, and here the particular blood which contains the various nitrogenous waste, it remains in association with a specific anticoagulant solution which is nothing but what? Heparin. So here it is nothing but what? Heparin, which is an anticoagulant. So here you may get a small clarification. Why the particular blood it is to be preserved in case of a specific solution which is containing an anticoagulant termed as heparin? Because when the particular blood, when it is dissolved in case of the blood vessels, it remains in liquid form. But once when the particular blood, when it successfully exposes to the room temperature, under such condition, the particular blood, it may become coagulated. So here in order to prevent the coagulation, the particular blood, it remains in association with a specific anticoagulant which is nothing but what? Heparin. Is it clear? And here, now the particular blood, it remains in association with the dialyzing chamber by taking the advantage of a specific membrane which is nothing but what? Cellophane tube. Cellophane tube. So here the particular cellophane tube, it is a selectively permeable membrane. So let me write it here. It is a selectively permeable membrane. The particular cellophane tube, it contains selectively permeable membrane which won't allow all kind of molecules to come across it. It allows only certain selected molecules. So here it is nothing but what? The cellophane tube. So within the cellophane tube, the blood which contains the various nitrogenous waste. So here it is nothing but what? The blood which is having the various nitrogenous waste. So here the blood which is having the various nitrogenous waste, they are capable to transfer from higher concentration to the lower concentration by taking the advantage of a specific mechanism which is nothing but what? Diffusion. So here it is nothing but what? The diffusion mechanism, right? So here the nitrogenous waste, they successfully transfer from higher concentration to the lower concentration by the means of a specific mechanism which is nothing but what? Diffusion. So once when the particular blood, when it successfully filters within the dialyzing chamber by taking the advantage of a specific cellophane tube, now here the particular filtered blood, it successfully comes out outside. Is it clear? So here it is nothing but what? The filtered blood, right? Filtered blood. So the various nitrogenous waste, they successfully transfer from the higher concentration to the lower concentration along the concentration gradient within the dialyzing chamber. Now the particular filtered blood which has successfully obtained during the specific dialysis mechanism, now here the particular filtered blood, it successfully transfers to the individual. And now the particular filtered blood, it remains in association with an anti-heparin solution. Anti-heparin solution. And now the filtered blood, it successfully injects into the individual. So initially the filtered blood, it successfully injects into the individual by the means of veins. And here the specific veins, they are responsible for carrying the filtered blood to the heart. And now the specific heart, it is responsible for pumping out the filtered blood to the various organs in case of the human body. Is it clear? So here this is the specific mechanism, the specific process which is involved in organizing the hemodialysis mechanism which is responsible for filtering the various nitrogenous waste. Is it clear? In recent times, in addition to the particular hemodialysis mechanism, one more other alternative strategy even it is available for the specific kidney patients, and here it is nothing but what? Kidney transplantation. So let me write it here. Kidney transplantation. So here what exactly happens in case of the kidney transplantation is, one kidney is obtained from the donor. So here donor donates one particular kidney to the recipient, and here the donor, he or she may be a family member, close relative, or even a particular friend. And most commonly the kidney which is obtained from the family member, it is having the higher priority in comparison with the kidney which is obtained from the close relatives and as well as from the friends, because if the particular kidney, if it is obtained from any other external sources, under such condition there is a higher chance for the rejection of the kidney by the host immune system. So the reason why the kidney which is obtained from the family member, it is having the higher priority. Is it clear? And in addition to this, there are certain other disorders which are most commonly observed in case of the humans because of the malfunctioning of the excretory system, and here they are nothing but what? Renal calculi. So what it is? Renal calculi. So let me arrange the things first. Renal calculi, right? Renal calculi. So here what exactly happens in case of renal calculi? An insoluble mass or salt-like extract which most commonly remains in the means of oxalates, it is successfully formed because of the malfunctioning of the particular kidney of the excretory system. And here it is nothing but what? Renal calculi. Then after the other specific disorder, here it is nothing but what? Glomerulonephritis. So let me write it on the board. glomerulonephritis. So here the glomerulonephritis, it is most commonly observed because of the specific inflammation which is observed on the interior side of the glomerulus. So because of the inflammation which is most commonly observed in the interior side of the glomerulus, here the specific glomerular filtrate, it is not successfully formed. So once when the glomerular filtrate, when it is not successfully formed under such condition, the useful substances, they are not successfully differentiated from the non-useful substances in case of the tubular reabsorption mechanism. And here the specific disorder, here it is termed as what? Glomerulonephritis. Is it clear? So here this is regarding the role of other organs in organizing the excretion mechanism or the excretion process in case of humans. So here I hope that this video will help you a lot. So if you like this video, just hit the like button and share it to your friends. And I remember you people to subscribe my channel for getting more and more videos what I make day to day. Thank you.